Hello and welcome, Reudo Gaming here, and this is Mobius Final Fantasy. Hello and welcome, Reudo Gaming here, and in this episode we are going to be talking about the differences between worldwide Mobius and Japanese Mobius. So straight away I'm just going to put a disclaimer and say this isn't all the differences, but these are just the ones that have hit me head on whilst making the video. So in this one, well, straight away we're going to do an elephant in the room, and that is at the top, the Magicite Distiller. As you can see, that's the one that gives you one Magicite every like 10 minutes, and it goes all the way up to like 100, and then you just click the button and they go and they just come into your inventory. Now, this system I really don't like. It is different in Japan, and I'm going to get on to show you how it's different in Japanese in a second. So let's just click that. So now we're in the Japanese version, and you can obviously already see that there is no Magic Distiller here, or Magicite Distiller, sorry. So, how in the world, in the Japanese version, would you get Magicite apart from buying them? Well, the Japanese version actually allows you to get Magicite as a drop. It drops from any mob in the game, literally any mob. It can be 20 you can drop, or you can get 100. I've seen people drop 200, they've dropped 2 sets of 100. A small enemy has a 3% chance of dropping Magicite, medium size is 5, and a boss enemy, like Behemoth here, has a 6% chance. So if you have a fight with 10 enemies in, you have 10 chances there of getting Magicite. So in my opinion, it's a far superior way of getting Magicite, it dropping from a mob, and that's what really attracted me to Mobius originally. The fact that I could just farm these Magicites, which we now can't do in the worldwide version, which in my opinion is really, really sucky, and I really wish they would change that. Like, I guess for casuals it's fine, but for someone who plays the game a lot, it just sucks. It just means that I might as well just not grind anything, I might as well just leave and just come back when my Magicite Distiller's full, you know? So here, secondly, we are going to check out the Mobius Gift Box. Now, as you can see, the Japanese one is half the price of ours. It's only 1,500 Magicite, where ours is 3,000. But they have actually added extra stuff to us. So they both have 6 summon tickets, they both have 20 ability tickets, and they both have 1 grow star. But apart from that, it changes. They have 2 elixirs, we have 5. They have 2 Phoenix Downs, we have 5. They have 3 crystals, we have 5. We also get a spirit ticket, an extranger, and a Mog Amulet, which they don't. So, in my opinion, whilst it's kind of annoying when you put it with the fact that we can't grind out the Magicite as well, that ours is more expensive, I think that it's fair because we do actually have extra stuff in it now. Thirdly is a quick one, and that's the HD textures. As you can see, the Japanese has an option right there for the HD textures, where we don't. We just don't have that option. We actually have an option for the language settings to switch it between Japanese and English. So what I think's happened is they have pretty much removed that option for us in favour of the voice settings, which I do appreciate that. My phone can handle it, so I still want the option to have the HD textures, you know? Next up on the list is the cash shop. The first thing you might notice is you can't buy ability tickets in the Japanese ones. You can still buy extrangers and Mog Amulets and other things like that. The first 4 items on the Japanese ones are items we'll get later. As you can see, most of the items are pretty similar. They also can't buy spirit tickets either. Or gil for that matter. Not that anyone needs to buy gil. They can still buy crystals and the bronze openers and Phoenix Downs and elixirs and that stuff. And the last page on theirs is just fluff items. They can't buy grow stars either in the cash shop. That's another thing. So there's a lot more in our cash shop than there is in theirs. And now we have the gachas or drawers. Now on the Japanese side, don't worry about the first 3. They are free gachas that you got for a welcome back campaign. So let's start from the bottom. We have the Quechua summons. They're both the same as normal. Then for ours, we have ability 4-star maxed out summon. They have a normal draw. That's for them. Normal is 5 ability tickets plus 1 job. Next up, they have just a job card or an ability card for 500 Magicite. We have a maxed out 3-star. Then on ours, we have greater ability summon, which is 6 ability cards between 3-star and 4-star. And we have the job summon that guarantees you 1 new job. Now, lastly on theirs, they have the special summon, which is like one for the event that's going on, the Fantasy 13 event. So they have 5 ability tickets, 1 job, and then a chance of getting either a job from the event or a special card from the event. So just an ability card or a job. But you can get repeat jobs. So you can keep doing this like 8 times before you're guaranteed to get a new job. Whereas ours guarantees you a new job for 6 summon tickets, which overall I think is better because that means you can literally get all the jobs. Last but very not least is Augmentation. Now we have 2 cards here. Obviously on the left is the English one. Now you can see the only thing we need to do to augment a card up is have the materials. There's no other prerequisites for that. Japanese version on the right, there is. Now you notice on ours there's only 1 OK, and that's saying, okay, you've got the materials. On the Japanese version, there's 2 OKs and an NG, which I'm just going to say is not good. So it's okay, you've got the materials. Okay, your skill seeds are maxed because you need max skill seeds, otherwise you can't augment. And it's not good because the level is too low. So I need to have my card at level 22, not anything lower. So you have to have 3 different prerequisites to augment a card. Not only that, but you know how in England, in the English version, when you level a card to 3-star, like a crappy card, that mob will always drop 3-star cards from then on. In the Japanese version, that isn't guaranteed. There's no guarantee that it's going to drop a 3-star. It may do, it may not. Okay, so now we've gone through all that, let's put it all together and see how it plans out. I'm going to put one side all the good things about the English version, and then all the good things about the Japanese version, and then just weigh them together and see which one's, is it really better, the Japanese version? Is it just better for the Japanese? Is it better for the English as well? Would you like changes made to the English version that are already incorporated in the Japanese version? If so, then we can talk about it. So let's have a look. Worldwide versus Japanese is 100 Magicite per 16 hours. Drops from enemies. More gifts, but expensive gift box at 3000 Magicite. Less gifts, cheaper gift box at 1500 Magicite. Dual audio, but no HD textures. Japanese audio, but has HD textures. More, quote, useful items on the store. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Less useful items on the store. Individual job and card summons. Solo card or job summon. That's the 500 Magicite one. You just pull it, you might get a job, you might get a job you've got, you might just get a random 3-star card. Guaranteed new job summon. No guaranteed new job unless you draw 8 times. Easy augment, you only need materials. Augment needs 3 prerequisites, which are level, skill seeds, and materials. Guaranteed augmented drop, so if you get a card to 3-star, 3 stars will always drop from that mob. Not guaranteed augmented drop, because in the Japanese sometimes it doesn't happen. So after all that, how do you feel? You think that the game's fine? Do you think Japanese is better, worldwide's better? Myself, my own personal opinion, I want the HD textures, and I would like to get rid of the Magicite Distiller and bring back the enemy drops. Apart from that, I am perfectly happy with where everything is. What about you guys? Leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, I hope this helped. Like, subscribe and comment for more Mobius Final Fantasy videos.